Now see, this is the water I'm talking about, guys. See how dirty it is? That water's been sitting here for a little while, so I've got to figure out where it's leaking from. All right, guys, so we have a bunch of lights, we'll call it Christmas tree, going on our 270,000 mile Toyota Highlander Hybrid. And if you look here, it says check brake system, check hybrid system. The code, when you hook it up to the OBD2 port, the code is P0AA6. So what if you do, if you go to troubleshooting on it, it's going to tell you to replace the hybrid battery system. You'll see, if you put your foot on the brake, it'll show it's ready to start. You try to start the system up, it's going to pop right back up. It's going to say check your hybrid system. Then it's not going to start, and you can't go anywhere. So I would not suggest just replacing the batteries for the hybrid system, because it's going to be expensive, and yeah, it'll fix it, but that's not what you really need to do. So I haven't found any videos on YouTube about how to do this or anything, but I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do. First of all, we're going to take all the back seats, including the third row, out. We'll get that on some video because I don't see any videos on that. Then I'm going to show you the water that's in there. And I haven't looked yet, but I promise you there's water in there. We're going to find out where it's leaking, and I'm going to show you how to fix all this. So I went ahead and took this tread plate off, and it just kind of pops right out. But you could see, or I could see, I don't know if you can come through on the video, just how soaked this carpet is. So we've got lots of water in here. Woo! All right, that thing's a little heavy, guys. There is our main drain. It's kind of a dumbass design, truthfully, because it scoops down there and then sits back there, but there's only one drain. Whew, it's got a little filter in it. Of course, it'll be easy to stop up with dirt or whatever, you know, having kids or just over the ages. Now this has 270,000 miles on it. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and take this plug out. I'll clean up the screen real good. Get all this cleaned up real good. Do the same thing in the back there. I still haven't found where it's leaking, but I'm gonna assume it's leaking up here and coming through and sitting here. But you know what they say when you assume. I don't know. I'll continue looking for it, see if I can find the leak. If I find where it's leaking, I'll let you guys know. But there's still water back there in the corners too, so I just don't know. Let me get it all cleaned up. Well, back here on the Highlander Hybrid again. So we went ahead and had to pull that out and do some battery stuff in there, because it still kept getting wet and kept getting wet, and I couldn't figure it out. Took sunroof drains, cleaned them out front and back, still getting wet. Getting wet right down here. You can see all the where the water stains are and stuff, and on this side too. And I've got the drains out still right now. And then there, that tube there and that tube there, that's your rear sunroof drains. I thought that's where it's coming from, but it wasn't. So I was like, okay. Took the roof rack out, or took the roof rack, cleaned it up, all the seals. Okay, not leaking there. Check this seal, it's good. Not leaking here. What we found was water would come down here from the top. It'd come down here like it's supposed to. And instead of coming down here and just coming down and straight out like it's supposed to, it's going behind here. And it's leaking down inside through here, puddling up. Then it would roll forward and go through there and go up and around the batteries. And that was our problem. So I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna clean it, see if there's any kind of seal in here. If not, I'm gonna put this all, after it's clean, and put it all back together. I'm just gonna run some silicone right across here. And if I ever do have to take it out, change the bulbs, I'll just have to re-silicone it. But way better than messing with the batteries, and way better than worrying about all that water getting in there. So I'm gonna do it to both sides. Appreciate you guys watching. If you have this problem, you might want to check that out. Just pour some water right there and see if it comes out. Well, guys, so far so good. No lights on except for my seatbelt because I don't have it on right a second. No stuff on the dash, so I'm gonna have to reset all my clocks and all that stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and drive it around. Oh, engine just clicked off. Let's see if I can hit the gas and yeah, click right back on. So that's good. Okay, so the hybrid system's working. Well, we're gonna drive it around for a little while and make sure nothing pops back up, and then I'll put all the rest of it back together. Well, I drove 1 mile. Everything worked like it should. I just took my seatbelt off, so I got the light going on there. The engine's still running right this second. Everything did great, so I'm gonna go ahead and get everything put back together. If I run into anything putting it back together, I will show you what I do, but I don't foresee anything. I think it's just putting it back together just the way it came out. So we'll get all this put back together, and hey, don't pay somebody $4,000 to $8,000 to replace your battery set, or even spend hundreds of dollars replacing these cell